Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that ruled well and that taught me this truth. And peace to the hopeful elect, all right, the Akim that's pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth with truth and sincerity. I say Shalom. All right, this is the brother Zion Amon from the GMS Detroit Buy Camp. All right, coming to you today with another video, dealing with the chariots. Because, just got a little inspiration from the Most High through his son. He had it to where the angels are showing themselves. All right, it's, what's today? What, Saturday, I believe, the 6th? Can't believe it's the 6th, Saturday, 2018. And, the chariots are out here something serious through the spirit, and they're showing themselves, to give brothers, basically their hope, because that's what niggas don't have out here. They have no hope. They have nothing, to look forward to, all right, nothing to turn to, all right. You have these niggas that's basically a slave to fashion and technology, all right. But they go and buy these things. It's like, they still basically in the same spirit as before they bought those things, because there's no. Basically, Jake is in the pursuit of happiness. When he can't, he looking in all the wrong places. Right? The true happiness or the true pursuit of happiness is in the scriptures. All right, it's turning to the Lord. Okay. But I just wanted to grab a few, precepts, dealing with the chariots, because the chariots of the Most High are the real deal. They're not UFOs, as Esau would call them. All right, Esau himself, who is the white man, aka the devil, he knows all about the chariots, and because of that, that's why he tries to basically put a lid, put the muzzle on the truth as to what the chariots really are, which are they're just the chariots of the Most High. They're the vehicles of the Most High. All right, that's how the angels get around. All right, before there was planes and helicopters and fighter jets. All right, that Esau creates. All right, all that technology that Esau's come with, that's old technology. That's nothing new. All right, when you go back to Moses in the wilderness, Moses and the children of Israel back in the wilderness, right? What you think that was hovering over the children of Israel, right? It's a pillar of fire by night and what is it? Let me just grab it right quick, so I don't want to butcher it. Let me look it up. Yeah, Esau, he knows this. All right, this is basically his greatest fear, having to face the angels and the chariots of the Most High. Because basically he has no defense. This is Exodus 13:21, and Yahweh went before them by day in a pillar of a cloud. Because basically during the daytime, right, the Most High would use the chariot as shade, from the sunlight during the day, because you gotta imagine we just came out of Egypt, right, and in the wilderness, we have much protection from that intense heat. So the Most High would use the chariot as a covering, and it says that to lead them the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light to go by day and night. See that? So the pillar of fire by night, which is basically the lights beaming off the chariot, all right, they acted as a guide for us to see our way, through the wilderness, all right, to get to the promised land, which is Israel. Okay, this is Psalms 68. So lucky I'm in transit, but this is if it'll stupid phone, if it'll let me get it, Psalm 68. So lucky. What does it say? Okay, Psalm 68 and is it at 17? It says the chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. So the Most High is among the chariots, just like he was back in the time of Egypt, during the time of Moses and the children of Israel. The Most High has always been among us, He's always been watching over us, all right, through the angels, all right. The angels, they go to and fro, all right, through the galaxy, basically monitoring the earth. They go back to the spiritual world, all right, report the goings on that's going on in the earth, because the Most High, he's a king. He's the King of Kings, so he ain't got to do nothing. He has angels set up as servants to do his bidding, okay? And how do they get around? They get around in so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of the Most High, all right? Another script, this is, because the chariots me and the Akim had seen in the night, they were sparkling. They look like a rainbow, some of them. Some had an amber color, some, like a yellowish gold color, but they was really showing out. They was really showing themselves, letting brothers know that, hey, they here. They're here to avenge the children of Israel, namely the elect. All right? This is for the description of one of the chariots. This is Revelation 10. Let's see. Slovakia. I'm just trying to this is Revelation 10 and 1. And I saw another mighty angel come down from heaven, clothed with a cloud, and a rainbow was upon his head, and the face was as it were the sun, and his feet as pillars of fire. Right? That's John the Revelator. All right? Basically describing a chariot. All right? Because you have certain chariots that can cloak themselves, right? They can hide themselves and resemble clouds, or they can hide in a cloud, because it's a spiritual vehicle. They can they can teleport, reappear and disappear, right? They can go into the waters, right, and just reside in the waters. They can change sizes, from big to small, to a great big ship to a cigar shape, to the hell. They could be like Ant-Man, where they could just shrink in size, or expand. That's all through the power, the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, that they're able to do these things. But back to the chariot, You know, it was a chariot that basically had the likeness, you know, of a rainbow. And it had an aura about it. You know, you can see like a little like orange, reddish orange, like force field, if you will, around the chariot, right? And you know it's a chariot, one, because it's blinking, it's flashing. You know, so-called stars, they don't flash, they don't move either. Yeah, so they don't move either, you know. But that's what that song Twinkle Twinkle Little Star goes back to. You know, that little star, right, was referring to a chariot. Alright? Because hey, stars, you say twinkle twinkle little star, how I wonder what you are. Well, you know what the stars are, but what is the wonder of this star that, you know, why would you have to wonder after a star if you know what it is, if you know what it was, right? That twinkles and sparkles, right? That's the chariot. Matter of fact, let's see if I can find this other script. Because when Yahweh Shai was born, there was a chariot, you know, that appeared over where he was staying. Let's see. Okay. Just to get to the point, this is Matthew 2:9. It says, when they had heard the king that departed, and lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them, till it came and stood over the young Salaki, and stood over where the young child was. Now, what stars do that? You know, what stars move, right? Stars don't move; they're typically stationary. All right, stars are just a ball of gas. But this star here in Matthew the 2nd chapter, and moved and hovered over where Yahweh Shai was, basically like a beacon, you know. That's how the so-called star acted, which was, as we know, an IFO, which is identified flying object. You know, so, you know, if you didn't know, hey, the chariots of the Most High, it's the real deal. They're not UFOs, right? They're not little green men flying around in ships, right? But strong, fierce angels with a fierce countenance, right? That's ready to do damage, okay? That's ready to slay these heathens and 2/3 of the nation of Israel, which are you so-called Negroes, Latins, and Native Americans of today. All right, so if you don't get right with the Most High, like yesterday, the Most High is going to slay you. All right, he's going to slay you with this sword. All right, so hey, with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah HaKodash. I want to say double honors and to my apostles of great millstone that rule well, and peace and salutation to the Akim that's pushing his word, and truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.